Uh, Hi everyone. Praise the Lord. It's my prayer that you are having a beautiful day. For those people, it's a morning. For those people, it's afternoon, it's evening, it's at night. It's my prayer that every one of us is having a good time. Today, I want us to talk about peace, internal peace, and healing, because I have come to realize that for us to make a progress in life, for us to move on well, for us to have a good time, we need to be sober mentally. And when we talk about soberness, now we are talking about mental health, which is very much important. When you talk about mental health, it has been an issue nowadays because everyone is talking about it. Mental health issues has become everywhere. Everyone is going through stuff, stress, hard times, trying to bring food on the table in our businesses, at our workplaces. There are things that we are going through, and they are difficult, and now bringing things like now mental health issues. And today I want us to talk about that because I believe it's paramount, it's very much important. And when we talk about inner peace, I want us to dig deep as to why I'm bringing this discussion today. And inner healing, these are the things that we need to, to bring out. We need to talk about, because there are things that we've carried through our childhood. Maybe there is somebody who told you that you cannot make it in life, or maybe your parents were not the best. Maybe they had a loose mouth, they could speak anyhowly, and then at the end of it all, you still find that you have unforgiveness issues, or for example, you feel you carried stuff. There is trauma that you're trying to fight, and you, as much as you want to forget it, it's still stuck in your mind. And now, when we talk about healing, inner healing, we want to talk about peace. And today I want us to focus on Matthew 12, verse 34. This is the verse that says, "For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh." You know, when we carry unforgiveness from our childhood, when we carry unsolved issues, when we carry stuff, traumas, unforgiveness, those are the things maybe we went through when we were growing up. And now these are the things that are affecting even our families, uh, when we now become adults or older enough. These are the things that are even affecting our relationships. And when I talk about that, I want to talk about my growing up. I am that child who didn't go through love. I am that child who went through rejection. And I am that child who felt unwanted. And I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know exactly what was happening. And now, when I was growing up, I found that I was so bitter. Everything, anything was making me angry. Even something small, I could explode it to become a big issue. Even something small, maybe somebody still said sorry, and you're still carrying those stuff with you. And therefore, I tried digging deep as to why I have so many bitterness. Maybe sometimes I could cry, but I came to realize these are the things that I went through when I was growing up, and I needed to heal internally first before moving on. And when we talk about inner healing, these are the things that affect even our thinking, our minds. And now, if we fail to forgive, these are the things that we carry even in our marriages, in our relationships. I want to describe of a person who is bitter, of a person who needs maybe to talk about those hidden things in the heart, those unforgiveness, those traumas, childhood traumas. If you find yourself, maybe you shout a lot, and not just shouting, you shout in anger, you shout in bitterness. Maybe somebody, you are misunderstanding someone, maybe he or she was trying to talk about something, and even before you think about it, you are angry. Those are the things. Shouting, you shout for your children, you shout for your, if you're dating, you're shouting for your spouse or for your husband, or maybe you just somebody who is shouting because there are things that you are trying to run away from, and they are still stuck. There is that pain in your heart that you've never released. And that is why I am talking about it now, because, when somebody says that you let things go and then you let God, I think that is something very big that we need to embrace in our lives, because when we allow God to take our inner peace, when we allow God to take control of our life, when we carry unforgiveness in our lives, it doesn't mean that carrying somebody, it's like a punishment. No, you're hurting yourself. And for me, coming to this far, I think I have forgiven. But you remember, and you know that you went through a tough time, and you're trying to run away from issues until you face them. This bitterness will never go away. And now, another thing, I think that maybe you need to sort it out is, now we've talked about shouting, the bitterness, and now the anger. Anger is also something that you need to solve. You need to think, where does it come from? There are those people who are always angry. Even in the office, at home, somebody is just moody, just angry for nothing. You can even tell that that person, there is something that is bothering them. Anger, that is something that we carry from maybe unsolved issues from our past. And not unless we talk about it, not unless you open the wound for it to heal, you will never recover. And this life, it's one life for now, until now we transit to eternity. For now, we are living on this earth, and we need to be peaceful, we need to be happy, and knowing that God created us to come and to enjoy. And now that you're not enjoying life because you carried somebody who maybe said something about you, you carried, and somebody maybe talked about maybe things that made you get hurt, and you've never solved them. Please, I would plead with you for you to have a good time, because if we go through these unsolved issues, I know we pour out to our kids, we pour out to people that we love. Instead of loving them, we are pouring bitterness, we are pouring things that they cannot understand. And now these things, maybe they are blocking us from experiencing love back to us, because of what you give is what you receive back. So these are the things that I want us to tackle, and also move them away from our life. And also, if you find yourself that's somebody who is unforgiving, we are supposed to forgive. I know forgiving is painful. Forgiving sometimes brings tears down, because of course people, they do hurt us. But when you know that you are not there to, they have their life, you have your own life. So unforgiving is something that we need to train ourselves to do. So if you know there is that thing that hurts you so much, when you think about someone, maybe your uncle, maybe your auntie, maybe you were rejected when you were young, maybe somebody did something, and those people moved on with their lives. You're the only one maybe carrying this stuff. Please let it go. Let it go. Release it. let it go and allow God to occupy the vacuum. That is what I would say. And also, if you find yourself that you're that person who likes fighting, you know, that is also something that shows that your inner man, your inner heart is not at peace. There is something that you've not healed yet. So if you are that person who likes fighting, speaking loud to people, you find yourself now and then fighting and everywhere. Hakuna mess ina happen and you're not there. So if you're fighting all the time, you need to know that resolve, get back and know what is contributing to that issue. Because if you get even to marriage and there is unforgiving, there is bitterness, there is anger, I don't think your marriage will go or will last for long, because for a bigger contribution of those people who go to divorces, there are people who have carried unforgiveness things to their future. You carry your past to the future, and it's not supposed to be the case. And also, nothing lasts for long because you're hurting inside. And we've said about Matthew 12:34 that out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaketh. So let your heart be peaceful. Let what comes from your heart be what you speak. And you people, we can tell for sure somebody who is peaceful inside, because what you speak from your mouth, it is what is coming from your heart. So don't allow yourself to hurt people that you love. Visit your traumas, visit your unforgiveness, visit those things from your past that are hindering you from becoming a happy person. The things maybe they are blocking you. And I'm saying, if you don't resolve them, if you don't talk about them, if you don't visit them, these are the things that will keep on bothering you even to an old age, and that is not supposed to be the case. So as fast you solve them, I think that is very much important. So be like me. I know I was hurt. I know I was rejected. I think I've shared the story of how things transpired until where I am now. And that is why I say that allow your heart to be peaceful. Enjoy life. Don't die early because of things maybe you keep on thinking. When you remember them, your heart is, pumping so fast. I don't think that should be the case. So, and when you allow God to take the lead of your life, those are the things that are not supposed to bother you. So, visit those things. And we know peace is paramount. Work on it. Work on unforgiveness. Please, as much as hurting, as much is very painful, as much as things are very difficult, even thinking about them, it's hurting. Please try to forgive. And when you forgive, I know I cannot give an assurance of forgetting, because these are the things that we remember. So allow yourself to live a peaceful life. Allow yourself to live a happy life. Allow yourself to enjoy. We live once, yes, and we are promised of eternity. But as much as now we are living, let us enjoy life to the fullest. Let us not pour out bitterness to our kids. Let us not pour out bitterness or anger to our husbands, or maybe to the loved ones, the people that surround us. We are supposed to give love, and instead of that, we are giving something otherwise. So let us allow our hearts to be peaceful, allowing God to take lead and control of our life. That is what we want. So work on that. And I know God is going to bless us. So today we were talking about healing, uh, dealing with unforgiveness, and those are the things that we need to talk about, and we need to let them go so that God can invite good things to happen into our lives. So be blessed and have a wonderful day full of blessings, and see you soon. See you soon. Amen. The Lord bless you.